Interpol to consider India's request to issue red corner notice against Islamist preacher Zakir Naik. The Interpol will consider India's request to issue a red corner notice against the Islamic preacher Zakir Naik. This is the first time ever that the global law and order body will consider a country-specific demand to consider India's plea against Naik. The controversial New Delhi, in an unprecedented move, Interpol has agreed to assess the demands of Indian agencies in issuing a red corner notice against radical Islamist preacher Zakir Naik. A team from Interpol will visit New Delhi as part of its investigation into the matter. The Ministry of Home Affairs is expected to hand over a dossier on Naik to the Interpol authorities. The controversial preacher had fled India in 2016 and was subsequently given permanent residency status by the Malaysian authorities. Malaysian Ambassador Hidayat Abdul Hamid did not respond to Times Now's queries seeking his comment on the latest developments. Earlier, Malaysia stonewalled India's request to deport Naik. Shortly after, the controversial preacher was seen meeting Malaysian Prime Minister Mahathir Mohamad at his residence. Naik had accused the Indian media of launching an intense hate campaign against him over the past 2 years and said that most of the articles published in the Indian media against him were false. He also attacked the media for circulating false news over his presumed deportation. However, days later Malaysia made a formal statement saying India is yet to make a formal request for Naik's deportation. Let the Indian government make the necessary deportation order and we will follow the rule of law, but the bottom line was that the Indian government must make that request. Naik's name cropped up when 2 terrorists involved in an attack on a Bangladesh cafe claimed to have been radicalized by Naik's literature and teachings. He is also wanted for money laundering cases in India and abetment of terrorism in Bangladesh. Advertisement ad by Taboola sponsored links promoted links. You may like academic singles in your area. Single women registering every day. Be the first one to message them. Click. Meet Blade 360, undo HipFan. Forget IKEA. Join 70,000 homeowners to transform your home with HipFan undo golfers today. Fan rescuers found this neglected creature that had no ID. Golfers today undo his story. Saint final photo. What happens next is insane and horrifying. His story. Saint undo top cruise deals. If you live in Central, you're eligible for these cruise offers. Top cruise deal. Sendo Buzdamato best 15 foods to cleanse your lungs. Buzdamato Cosmo Women's top 30 most beautiful women in the world. Cosmo Women's undo Flight Finder. Flight prices you're not allowed to see. Flight Finder undo.